It has definitely been a long road, and especially the first few months, you sort of never can see the light, but as soon as you're back outside running and you can start to see it gets closer and closer. I've been back out training for a couple of weeks now, so just really excited to be back out there. For me, I've learned a lot about my body and how to manage myself going forward, things I need to look after, and I've got to keep looking after these injuries to sort of maintain the level I got back to, because otherwise you don't want anything sort of reoccurring. I'm not going to pretend that I wasn't in a sort of a tough place for the first couple of months, really. I was gutted about the tour to miss out, but I think for me also just knowing the long road I had ahead, the first few weeks especially, because I had the operations both sides, I was sort of going around in a wheelchair, right, because I couldn't walk anywhere. And I think when it sort of everything put into perspective a little bit for me, Henry Fraser dropped me a message on Instagram actually, and I really sort of had a thought, because I felt so sorry for myself for a couple of weeks, and I thought, you know what, I'm in this situation for hopefully only a certain amount of time, and look how positive a guy like he is, doing great things out there, and he's like that for the rest of his life. I think I've really got to sort of get over this now and start trying to make positive things out of it, and ever since that day really I felt like I've really tried to take the positive out of everything. There's obviously bumps and it goes up and down throughout the whole thing, but you've got the boys that are in the recon group, especially Reader, Jimmy and Marcus Garrett, us three. The knees have been there sort of we did major injuries, all ACL, and they've been there the whole time, and it's sort of helped me through. We're always feeding back to each other what's worked, what hasn't, and that's definitely helped me through. I've worked with David Breen, the physio, and he's been great for me. A lot of hard work's gone in from both me, him, and the other recon lads. Like I said, having those guys beside me, it's sort of day in, day out. There's definitely a little bit of a rustiness when you first come back to training, but I've had it, like I said, had a 2 to 3 weeks now out there with the boys and doing a lot of extra work with different areas of the game, handling, breakdown stuff with Matt Everard has been great as well. He's done a lot of work with me. As sort of a skills coach basis, and he does a lot of skills throughout my whole rehab. I thought I set a bit of a target out with a couple of the other lads to really work on some handling stuff. Pretty much did that twice a week throughout the whole rehab as soon as we could stand on 2 feet. So yeah, he's been great as well. When I saw the knee surgeon, Andy Williams, he told me that the average for what I did is 13 months recovery time, and I'll be coming back if I'm this weekend will be just shy of 9 months. So he was pretty much said that would be the earliest you'd want with that sort of injury. That's one of the earliest he's seen, around 9 months. So that's what I set my target out from the beginning. I was like, I want to get to the nearest side of that time frame. But if it wasn't right, I wasn't going to rush it as well, because hopefully there's a lot more games to come, and I don't want to just bounce back and then go straight back into the physio room. That's not my aim. It was always to come back, be ready to be back, and hopefully stay back.